Hello students, good morning. Let's start your chapter 3 of class 11, that is plant kingdom. Today we will study about alternation of generation. As you know, before I start the chapter, I always tell you about the meaning of the topic, explain about the topic. So let's explain this topic. Alternation of generation. What is the meaning of alternation of generation? Alternation of generation means the changing pattern of gametophytic phase to sporophytic and sporophytic into gametophytic. So let's understand it in detail. First, we have to see in plant kingdom there are 5 divisions, and all those organisms come in these 5 divisions are differentiated on the basis of their special features and structures, their life cycle, their mode of reproduction, etc., etc. So let's see which organism of which division completes its life cycle either through haplontic or diplontic or haplodiplontic. Let's understand what is haplontic, what is diplontic and haplodiplontic. So first we will see the diagram. This diagram represents your haplontic life cycle. Haplontic life cycle means when the organism spends its maximum time through its life in majority through haplontic phase, means through N phase, means contains half number of chromosome regarding to the parent or to the sporophyte. So here you can see the parent body is haploid. So through gametogenesis it forms gametophyte. Again the gametophyte goes through gametogenesis and formation of gamete occurs. The gamete is fertilized to form zygote. Here you should have to see that zygote is formed due to fusion of two gametes. So n plus n gives rise to 2n. Here the zygote is 2n. 2n means diploid. So if we consider it as 100% or 100, then the sporophytic phase or 2n phase is only shown by this 10%. After formation of zygote, the zygote do not converted into a plant body, then it should go through meiosis. As we know, in meiosis there is 4 haploid spores are found. So this is 2n and the 2n goes through meiosis. Through meiosis it forms 4 spores. Again these spores forms gametophyte and so on, the cycle completed. This is haplontic cycle. Haplontic cycle is shown by the species of algae like Volvox, Spirogyra and Chlamydomonas. Remember, haplontic life cycle is shown by some species of algae like your Volvox, Spirogyra and Chlamydomonas. Next is your diplontic life cycle. This is also another type of cycle shown by the different divisions of plant kingdom. So it represents when the organism's body or when the organism spends its maximum time through diplontic phase, means through 2n phase, means the parent body exists in sporophytic phase for a long time. So let's see how this occurs. Look at this. This is sporophyte, means 2n. As we know, if the parent body is 2n, then it goes through meiosis to form haploid spores. So the 2n goes through meiosis and through meiosis it forms 4 spores, and the 4 spores goes through gametogenesis and the gametes formed is fertilized. This is syngamy. Syngamy means fertilization, and after fertilization the gametes form 2n or diploid number of chromosome in the zygote, and again the zygote goes through here mitosis. Remember, for formation of gametes, the parent body goes through, for formation of gamete, the parent body goes through meiosis if it is diploid. So here exactly happened that as the parent body is diploid, so it goes through meiosis and forms 4 spores, and the spores again converted into gametogenesis and form gametes. The gamete is fused to form zygote, which contains 2n number of chromosome, and the zygote start dividing mitotically or equationally and again converted into plant. So here we can see the plant produce gamete. Again the gametes fuse to form parent, sporophyte or parent. So here we can see how alternation of generation takes place. Next diagram represents haplodiplontic life cycle. So before we study it, let's give some example of diplontic life cycle. The organisms show diplontic life cycle are gymnosperm and angiosperm, means all the species of gymnosperm and angiosperm show Haploidiploidy life cycle means that sporophytic phase or parent body spends its majority lifespan through this diploidic phase. So example I have told you, gymnosperms and angiosperm. As you know, the species of different species of angiosperm and gymnosperm. So next, this is haplodiploidic life cycle means if both the phases are equally spent by any organism of the division of plant kingdom. So we can see this diagram. I have written this as haplodiploidic life cycle means if we consider it as 100%, then 50% of life cycle completed through haploidic phase and 50% of life cycle completed through diploidic phase. So let's see. Here the zygote, which is 2n in number, it goes through mitosis and forms sporophyte. The sporophyte, as the zygote contains 2n and in mitosis equational division takes place, so there is no increase or decrease in the number of chromosome. That's why the sporophyte also contains the 2n number of chromosome. Then the 2n number of chromosome means the sporophyte have to go through meiosis to produce spores. So here through meiosis the sporophyte forms 4 haploid spores, which we can say as n number of spores, and these spores form gametophyte, and the gametophyte goes to form gametogenesis, in which the gametes form are fused. Syngamy means fertilization, fused to form zygote. So this is how the cycle completed. So some organisms which show haplodiploidic life cycle are bryophytes and pteridophytes, although they differ in their dominant phase. Both the divisions of plant kingdom means bryophytes and pteridophytes show haploidic and diploidic life cycle means n phase and 2n phase, or gametophytic phase or sporophytic phase equally, but according to their life cycle their dominant phase is different. So this is all about your haplodic and diploidic life cycle. Here some exceptions are found in case of the species of algae. Some algae show haplodiploidic life cycle, like as I have told you, algae shows haplodic life cycle, but here are some exceptions. Although they come under division algae, but still they show haplodiploidic life cycle, like Ectocarpus, scalps and Polysphonia are some examples who show haplodiploidic life cycle. Then Fucus, as we know, Fucus is an alga, and as it come under division alga, so it must have to show haplodic life cycle, but here is the exception that it show diploidic life cycle. And next is our this is the main topic, that is alternation of generation. Let's understand it through a proper example and diagram. So let's continue alternation of generation. What is alternation of generation? I have already told you. So let's see. Parent either diploid or haploid, but the gamete is always haploid. Remember this line. Parent either diploid or haploid. It means either contain 2n or n number of chromosome, but the gamete formed by this is always haploid. They form haploid gamete. The gamete formed is haploid, means n. So how this occurs? Let's see. If the parent is 2n, so this is 2n and it have to produce haploid gamete, so it goes through meiosis. This is meiosis 1, and in meiosis 1 the chromosome number get half, so here n and n. And in meiosis 2, here meiosis 2 occurs. Meiosis 2 gives rise to n, 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 n. So here 4 spores are formed, which are called n, through meiosis 2. And remember, meiosis 2 is equivalent with mitosis. As we know, mitosis is another type of cell division, but during meiosis is completed through 2 steps. One is meiosis 1 and another is meiosis 2. So in meiosis 1 only the reduction of chromosome takes place, but in meiosis 2 the reduced chromosome again gives equal number of the spores that have equal number of chromosomes. So this is how the diploid parent forms gamete. Let's see if the parent is haploid. Parent is haploid means contains n number of chromosomes. So what happen here? As it is n, so it can't go through reduction division, means it can't go through meiosis. So here the parent have to go through mitosis. So mitosis, as we know, equational division. So n here gives n. This is how haploid parents form gametes, and this is how diploid parents form gametes. As here formation of gamete and zygote or conversion of sporophytic and gametophytic phase takes place successively in any plant or in any organism. That's why we can say it as alternation of generation. So this is completion of your chapter 3, plant kingdom. In next class we will study about animal kingdom. Thank you.